can see this figure getting coronated as the new king. But is he Rama? No, they're making another son, Bharata, as the king instead of Rama. Why? Remember, in one of the earlier carvings, when the saint came and asked for Rama and his brother, these two wives were happy, but this woman was unhappy because they were not giving importance to her son. Now, you can see the two other sons in the spotlight, while Rama and his brother Lakshmana are missing from the scene. The mother of the new king asked the now old king for two promises. One, to coronate her son Bharata as the new king. Two, Rama must be exiled out of the kingdom and must remain in exile for 14 years. Why 14 years? Because in 14 years, her son would have completely become comfortable as a king and cannot get out of his comfort zone. Plus, her son would have already procreated and have his own children and would start to care for their future just like her. So here, Bharata becomes a new king as this priest is anointing him with holy water. On the right, you can see a strange celebration going on. There is dancing, there is vocals, they're playing instruments, but where is the happiness in their faces? Nobody in the kingdom is happy that Bharata was becoming the king and Rama was going into exile. You can see the anger oozing out of this dancer's face. In fact, she is dancing with a sword and shield, almost ready to go and fight against the government. And look at this woman nearby. You can see her chagrin, and near her there is a crown. Perhaps she had made a crown to present to Rama during the coronation, which is now lying in the dirt. The musicians as well seem very angry. And here you can see this man playing drums, 3 different pot-like drums. This is very similar to tabla because you can see the shape, how the strings are wrapped around, and you can see the little cushion at the bottom. Very similar, except that he uses 3 drums. And the drummer, instead of happily playing the drums or being angry like the others, looks worriedly at his innocent son. The amount of meaning packed in this little area is extraordinary. His innocent son is confused and is thinking, why is my dad looking at me like that? But the father is probably thinking if his house and his assets will go to this child. He has multiple wives, just like most people did during ancient times. The drummer is questioning himself if he is a responsible father or if he is like Rama's father. Will his youthful desires affect the future of this innocent child? Nearby, look at this woman observing the father and son. She is one of the wives of the retiring king, and she understands the thoughts of this drummer very much. She is the mother of Lakshmana, and not only does Rama have to go into exile for 14 years, her son Lakshmana also has to go with him because of her husband's irresponsible act of marrying multiple wives. Next to her, you can see the other wife of the king. She is the mother of Rama, and you can see how sad she is. She is wiping her tears away. She is not only disappointed that her son could not become the king, she is terrified that her son and his newlywed wife have to go and live in a forest for 14 years. In front of her sits the old king. He is truly heartbroken and is at the verge of collapsing. He's having a full mental and physical breakdown. On the right, we can see Rama seated on a horse carriage, ready to go to the forest. On his right is his wife Sinta, and behind him is his loyal brother Lakshmana. Look at the horses. They don't want to go. They're not moving. They don't want Rama to go and suffer in the forest. There are two guys standing behind the horse cart and are pulling it. They don't want Rama to go. But look between the four wheels. There is a baby sitting on all fours protesting. The baby is sitting between the wheels and making sure Rama cannot go. Here, the sculptor is telling us that Rama was so loved, he never harmed anyone. He never spoke ill of anyone. He was ready to take the blame for others. And the entire kingdom, humans, animals, and even babies, absolutely loved that pure soul. And everyone was sad that he had to leave the kingdom. But Rama would never go against the words of his father, so he proceeds to go to the forest. Now, look carefully. What does this carving show? Observe the facial expressions of all these people. What is happening? On the right, you can see more figures, visibly unhappy. In the center, there is a weird device. There is a large conical structure. On top of it, there is a rectangular box, and you can see someone's head and his hands sticking out of that box. Who is he?
Если вы собственник компании со штатом от 15 человек,